Hello everyone and welcome. My name is WingsLTD, General Manager of Broadcasting for Now Esports, and my VoIP program of choice is Gamevox. Gamevox is currently in an open public beta right now, so if you'd like to go over to Gamevox.com and create an account and download the client, you are more than welcome to. You can also receive a free server while we're in the beta for a 200 slot VoIP server for yourself and all of your friends. Of course, whenever we exit the beta, this will no longer be available and you'll have to actually pay for your service. But I would love to invite you to come out and try it, and let me also show you in this video why Gamevox is the right VoIP program for you. Number 1, we have a sleek, easy to use interface with an integrated friends tab that also, whenever I close out from a network, I can left click on join and join the Gamevox that my friend is in, regardless if it's on my server list. Also, adding a server is simple. You can add an existing server or create a new server, and all you have to do is type the server name. For instance, if you're wanting to join Now Esports and talk with any of the people that are in our awesome Gamevox, all you would have to do is type in Denial Network and it would add Now Esports. You would then double left click to join. Also, another thing that sets Gamevox above any of the competitors is the ability to make a custom skin for the client. As you can see here with our Now Esports logo, our black background, and also, if you make the client a little larger, you can see the Gamevox logo as well. Or I could join the official Smite Gamevox, and as you can see here, there is an entirely different layout for it. But back to the Now Esports one. I can click on the current channel for talking, or I can also check the server log to see if people have connected and disconnected from channels. Whenever I want to talk to my friends, all I have to do is simply click on the message, and it starts up a chat with a simple, easy to use interface as well that has timestamps. Also, under the Settings tab, you'll notice whenever you actually open this, it's quite easy to set everything that I need. I can select my device here. Also, I can select if I want to use push to talk or voice activity with a highly accurate sensitivity sensor. I can also change how long it holds this after I'm finished talking, so I can actually, if I have something that I need to say that would normally fall under this line here, or if there are words or syllables that would be chopped off, it will actually make sure those go through. I also love the fact that you have different kinds of voice processing, which I do usually use mixed, unless I'm using a different microphone besides my professional one. I can actually choose multi-channel, which, as you can see there, is better suited for whenever you have a high range of speakers. I can also change my noise suppression, amplification, voice quality per packet, and audio per packet. Under the Output tab, you can also do more advanced adjustments, and for applications, you can also choose any different application you would like to use this with, if you want custom server themes, etc., etc. You can also add in many custom key bindings for anything that you would need, and turn on and off notifications. I currently have all of mine off, since I am a caster and a broadcaster as well, but they do have some great sounds that come with it, and you can also, of course, turn off text-to-speech, if you so choose. Network. I always like to use the forced TCP mode to make sure that I'm connected at all times. Though there aren't many times whenever you would need this enabled, I still recommend it regardless. I also submit anonymous statistics because it uses barely any of my processor power or RAM. You can also do an in-game overlay, which works out quite well by redragging also the friends list up here or the display list of the people that are in your channel, either way that you want to set it. You can also set which programs you would like it to ignore for your streaming purposes, in case you're using programs like I am, such as Open Source Broadcaster. You can also display your FPS in games like many other programs, but here's where Gamevox really shines. Now, comparing Gamevox to what most people use, which in all reality is Skype, take a look at this. I'm already connected to a Gamevox server. I am using 45 megs of memory, but this is the highest that it ever goes, even in a server that's a full 200 people. And while I may be using 2% of my CPU, it's still a lot less detrimental than using Skype. Also, whenever I'm using actual push-to-talk features or talking in Gamevox as well, it uses very little internet bandwidth with my current settings, or even if you have the settings fully maxed out. Not the case with Skype. So if you have a computer where if your gaming Skype is a problem, don't worry, Gamevox uses less than anyone else, even Mumble. That's right. But don't take my word for it. Try out Gamevox for yourself. This has been WingsLTD with Now Esports. Thank you, and have a great day.